Hello everybody, so today we are going to start the quest for Mirabel. This is when you get her to a friendship level 7. So Mirabel says, so I don't know if you know, but a whole bunch of stuff went down with my family that was kind of a mess. But I got them to talk out all the issues we had and it really brought us together. Which is why I wanted to do the same for a family here in the valley, but it didn't go very well. What do you mean? You might have noticed that Mr. McDuck and Donald have been arguing a lot, like my sister Isabella and I used to. Well, yesterday I heard them shouting at each other outside Mr. Duck's store, and I tried to help. And it went wrong? So wrong. See, I found with my family that if we go somewhere quiet and be honest about how we feel, then we can really listen to each other. So I invited Donald and Mr. Duck to come with me on a walk in the Forest of Valor. I was hoping some fresh air would help them calm down and hear what the other one was saying. But nothing went the way I'd hoped. They just talked over each other like they always do, and then Donald tripped on a tree root. And he ended up in the river, and Mr. McDuck got knocked over and lost his cash register key to a raccoon. Now they're mad at each other and me. Oh boy, let me talk to them. I'll assess the situation.
Bye.
So now that we have started the quest, we can start by talking to Scrooge McDuck and Donald. So I see Scrooge is coming right down the steps.
Good day, dear.
Jazzy, am I glad to see you? We've got to talk about Mirabel and my nephew. I tell you young people these days. Just tell me what happened.
Oh,
Gladly. Dalton and I were having a bit of an argument as the lad was making a scene in my shop when customers were trying to browse. Mirabel heard us and asked us to go with her on a stroll. I don't know what she was expecting, but I wager it wasn't what she got. The next thing I knew, my nephew knocked me over and fell in the river.
I wonder if anyone here has a gift.
And a raccoon ran off with my cash register key. Oh dear, I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Jazzy, but someone has to set the nephew of mine straight. And I need my cash register key back too.
bye-bye now.
Okay, so let's
My
see
magic can feel how special this place is.
where Donald is. Okay, he is the opposite way. This does sound like quite a mess, to be honest with you. Jazzy, let me guess, my Uncle Scrooge sent you. He's mad because he thinks I caused a ruckus in his store, and then Mirabel tried to take us on a hike, and it all went kerploopy. Kerploppy. What happened? Well, Uncle Scrooge started yelling at me again, so I yelled back, and all the yelling surprised a gigantic hairy monster that jumped right at us. But I was super brave and pushed Uncle Scrooge out of the way, then fought the creature. Just when I thought I had it, it tossed me into the river and ran off with Uncle Scrooge's cash register key. Sounds like you were very brave. You bet I was, but Uncle Scrooge didn't see it that way. He's mad as a hornet. The only thing that's gonna make him happy is getting his cash register key back. Alright, so let's return to Mirabel.
Hi.
So, how are Mr. McDuck and Donald feeling? They both just need to calm down a little. I think if we could get Mr. McDuck's cash register key back, it would all be okay. That's perfect. Oh, and could we also do something for the raccoons in the Forest of Valor too? Donald was really scared them with all that yelling. Maybe I can look around for the cash register key and feed the raccoons. But they're really hard to approach. They are at first, but I think I figured them out. You have to be super patient. They get nervous when they sense a stranger nearby, so you have to watch their stance. If they're on their hind legs, don't move or they'll flee. You can approach when they are sitting, but stop moving if they're about to get up again. Oh, and they really like berries. How do you know so much about raccoons? My cousin Antonio loves animals. His gift is that we can understand them, and he taught me what to look for. I'll bring the cash register key to Scrooge. By now the raccoons has probably buried it. I'll have to dig around.
There's a lot about this valley that reminds me of home.
I've completed my patrol. All's quiet in this one.
Okay. So we know we have to dig around for the key, and we're going to have to try to feed some raccoons. Admittedly, I have only fed one raccoon before, and that's because there was a glitch. So I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see what we can find anyway. That wasn't it. It really wants me to feed them on this bridge, I guess. Oh, okay. Whew. One raccoon down. Woohoo, my first successful on-purpose raccoon feeding. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so now there's that other raccoon. I wonder, can I feed the same raccoon twice? It's so cute. Did it work? Oh, okay, so, you can feed the same raccoon twice, so in case you wondered, it does work. Okay, so now we're just looking for, oh, there's a place. Not gonna lie, I have considered, oh, wait a second, there's one. Please be it. We found it! We finally found it. Thank goodness. I thought we were never going to find it. Okay, so now we need to bring the register key back to Scrooge McDuck. Phew, we made it. It has only taken 20 minutes to find that key. Alright, we'll just go into his store because he's usually there, and I want to look to see what we have anyway. I'll come up here. There he
I
is.
need to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to Goofy. I really wish. There we go. Okay, give him the key.
Hello.
Well, pluck my tail feathers and call me Baldy. Jazzy, you found my cash register key. Thank you. I know I can always count on you to fix the problems others have caused. And I hope my nephew's learned his lesson this time.
Bye-bye.
So now we need to return to Mirabel. Okay, so first I need to see where she is at. Is she at home? Okay. Here she is. I will go to her as quickly as I can. It looked like she was going up into the peaceful meadow, so... Oh, there she is.
Wait! Hola!
So how did it go with Mr. McDuck? Is he still mad? He was happy to get his cash register key back. He still seemed a bit mad at Donald, though. I just wish they could get along like they used to. Sure, they'd have the occasional quarrel, but nothing like this. I have so many family photos of them from before the forgetting. Wait. Photos! That's it! I'll find a happy photo of them in my album and make a frame, and then maybe if we brought them together for a nice dinner and... Whoa, slow down. How about you find the photo and I'll make the meal in the frame? It'll give you some time to find the perfect photo. Great idea, Jazzy. Maybe the frame could be themed to something they both love. Well, Donald lives on a boat and Scrooge McDuck is a renowned adventurer, so maybe a seashell frame? I should put glass, softwood, clams, and scallops together to make it. That would totally work, Jazzy. And for the meal, I think we should go with something they both can share, like a red fruit pie. Here, I just read about it in this recipe book I borrowed from Remy.
What a perfect day.
Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that recipe book for a red fruit pie. So a red fruit pie is... Oh, okay, well that's really easy. I have plenty of those ingredients running around. Okay, so now we need to, I guess, do glass. I'm just going to run up here and see if Christoph is selling any glass. Is he selling glass? No. That's okay. We can make our own glass. So we need clams and scallops. Okay. Oop, I didn't mean to go into Donald's house. That was my mistake. Oops. I was trying to clear these. Nothing happened. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I can remove it from front of his house. Maybe it's the forgetting. Maybe the forgetting is making him cranky. Okay, let's go ahead and break this up. This will give us some sand to make the glass. And I think I sold my old sand, or my old glass, so for the last quest I did, but that's okay. All right, so we have just grabbed our last scallop, and now I'm going to run up here and make the glass and then make the frame. I don't need that much glass, but since I have the sand, I might as well. All right, so then furniture, seashell frame, go. That's a really cute frame though. Okay, so now I need to make the red fruit pie. So we need some sort of red fruit. I'm going to grab some raspberries. And then I will head up to Remy's restaurant because I'll need to buy some butter because it is just wheat, butter, and fruit, red fruit. Hopefully they don't have like a raspberry pie or something because that would stink. Alright, so come over here. Buy some butter. That was a little too much excitement. So now we will use that recipe and we will do wheat, fruit, and it said butter. And we have a red fruit pie. All right, so now we can bring those both to Mirabel. First, we'll have to find her, of course. Okay, she's in the Glade of Trust. All right, there she is.
Wait.
Do I want to give her these items? Go ahead and give them to her. I love that frame though.
So glad you're here.
These are amazing. Thank you so much for your help, Jazzy. I'm going to bring everything to Mr. McDuck.
Adios.
Okay, listen to Mirabel apologize to Scrooge. Mr. McDuck?
Everyone
Ah,
here has been
Mirabel lass.
wonderful.
I hope you're not going to invite me on another walk-in with Donald. Well, not exactly. I wanted to give you this. It makes me sad to see you and Donald
What
angry
a
at each
day.
other. Family is so important. Maybe this is something you and Donald can share to remind you of that. Aye, that's a fine photo of the two of us, isn't it? I suppose I can nae be mad at Donald forever. I'm sure he probably feels the same way. I hope you two enjoy the food. Oh, we will. And you're right. Family is important.
Excuse me. Hi.
Think I'll just go check on Donald and Mr. McDuck to see how things went. We did it! Donald and Mr. McDuck forgave each other, and they only squabbled a little bit about who forgave who first. I never could have done it without you. And bonus, I've learned something new. Not all families work like mine. Just because something helped me and Isabella get along doesn't mean it works for Donald and Mr. McDuck. Thanks again for your help, Jazzy. I'll see you around.
You're the best.
The sun's shining almost as bright as my money.
Thank you so much for joining me today on this quest with Mirabel. Once again, this was Friendship Level 7 quest, and if you would like to see more of these quest videos, then leave a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I'll see you next time. Bye!